Good afternoon. How many of you have been offered great deals from suppliers only to have them fail in the follow through? The great pricing that they offered didn't include the hidden ancillary fees that they went on to charge you, and after they completed the sale, it didn't seem like they cared about your satisfaction anymore. This is a common problem with suppliers, and that is why Rio Grande Coffee joined the industry to make sure that we are always focused on making sure that the customer is as happy as possible. Fast Track's goal of gaining 10% of the coffee shop market share requires a coffee supplier that will not only fulfill their obligations and promises, but will also exceed expectations. As the Chief Personnel Officer at Rio Grande Coffee, I am able to provide details around our competitive pricing structure and ensure that we will have the staffing to fulfill this proposal. Today I will show you how the partnership between Fast Tracks and Rio Grande Coffee will exceed expectations through our competitive budget, aggressive yet attainable timeline, and unparalleled customer service. First, Rio Grande Coffee offers a competitive pricing structure that will allow Fast Tracks to gain an edge on their competitors. If you look here, the first thing we will be going over is the equipment. Now, we are proposing that we put these double brewers in all 17 of your locations. We believe that you should have 2 of these in each location because this will provide you with the most versatility on flavors and decaf and fully caffeinated. Another great thing about these brewers is that you can program it to only brew half a pot. So in the afternoon when you're not as busy, or in the late evening, you can brew half a pot so that coffee is still available for your customers, but you're not wasting a lot of product. The brewer is also very user-friendly, so you don't have to worry about having a complicated machine that you need a bachelor's degree to be able to understand how to use it. And we will make sure that when we drop it off, that you know exactly how to use it and you know everything about the machines before we leave. We also offer a lease program with these brewers, and this allows Fast Tracks to have this machinery and be able to use it effectively. For the lease agreement would be for 36 months. A great thing about this is that Fast Tracks is not taking on the full liability of buying these machines, and Rio Grande Coffee will still service these machines. And these machines that are made by Grindmaster, they have this hot water spigot, which will allow for customers that prefer tea, or just when you need hot water, you can use that as well. And again, these brewers are very user-friendly. Next, we will talk about the actual coffee. This will be one of the most expansive sections, and because this is the majority of what we will be selling to you. Rio Grande Coffee would like to offer Fast Tracks a forward contract price for the year 2021 at $3 per pound of coffee. This is a great deal that was derived from the International Coffee Organization's annual report for their coffee price index. And on a yearly basis, this will be updated, and we will come to an agreement on what the next forward contract price should be. But knowing that we are at a baseline $3 per pound of coffee, that allows Fast Tracks to gain a competitive edge on your competitors, because you don't have to worry about if the market goes crazy and coffee prices shoot up, you're still going to be buying it at $3. And a lot of companies won't be able to compete with you, and competitive pricing will allow you to have will allow you to set your prices at a competitive level to compete with other coffee shops. The next section will be about coffee supplies. We offer cups and lids, and these are eco-friendly while being competitively priced. And a very important thing about having eco-friendly products is that consumers are becoming a lot more socially conscious, and they want to support businesses that are being environmentally friendly. And this is a chance for Fast Tracks to capitalize on that market and have people choose Fast Tracks coffee because they care about the environment and sustainability. And another aspect of supplies is filters. I will go into our maintenance program a little bit later, but filters are included in our monthly maintenance program. We also offer these effective organization solutions that will be able to keep all of your cups, lids, and condiments, sugar, cream, in a compact organization tray that will allow customers to walk in, grab what they want, and it'll present a clean and professional look for your customers. And as you can see, here is a broken out of the budget. The total would be just under $200,000 for 2021. That includes installation, all of the equipment, the condiment organizers, which obviously in future years you won't need them unless you're just replacing them. The only variable costs will be the supplies, coffee, cups, lids, and if you wanted to add new brewers. However, this competitive budget will not jeopardize a smooth implementation schedule. The proposed timeline is achievable while still being rigorous as we push forward to meet the deadlines. The phase 1 is planning. We plan to start in January of 2021. Planning is the most critical phase of this implementation. We will work together, Rio Grande Coffee and Fast Tracks, to make a program that, so we know what coffee needs to be going to which locations, where these brewers will be placed, how many exactly do we want in every single one, and how much coffee do we need to allocate to each location. Phase 2, which will be the procurement phase, builds off of the planning phase, because a good planning phase will give Rio Grande Coffee the information that we need to have a smooth procurement process and make sure that we do not have any lag time based on purchasing and receiving product. Phase 3 is the actual installation. Now, installation is the installation costs at $750 per brewer is a market rate, and I believe that it is a competitive rate according to coffee brewers. And with this installation, we will also teach you how to use it. And like I said earlier, we will not leave your location until your staff knows how to operate these machines. And while this timeline will set us up for success, we can only achieve success through cooperation. And the final point I want to highlight is Rio Grande Coffee's high standard for customer service. Our monthly maintenance plan, which is included in the lease in the lease agreement is one of our greatest offerings for you. Sarah Allen at Barista Magazine says that preventative maintenance is one of the most important ways that you can reduce equipment costs and repair costs. And having us come out monthly will keep all of the machines in pristine order. Follow-up for this implementation is also integral to our success, because we want to know what we did right and what we can change to keep you satisfied throughout our partnership. Rio Grande's commitment to customer satisfaction keeps this entire proposal together. You can have a competitive budget, you can have a smooth implementation, but if you don't have all three, you're not going to be able to have a successful partnership. In conclusion, the competitive budget, aggressive yet attainable timeline, and high standard of customer service that Rio Grande Coffee offers will create a synergistic partnership that is truly greater than the sum of its parts. This collaboration will put you on the fast track to reaching your 10% goal market share, and we will expand that in the future.